All right, viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us in another one here on the Coach's Desk. We appreciate you being here, my people. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And before we get into any details in this video, because we'll be talking about Brianna Liston, we'll be talking about Oblique Seville, we'll be talking about Kadijah Shaw in this one. So stay tuned for the details, but championship and you know what it meant for him and such like a few things we discussed in this show. And he did deliberate on a few things, but there's one thing that he mentioned on another platform. He spoke about not hearing when Noah Lyles, Father Hype, spoke about him panicking around the back. He indicated on this show that he he doesn't know what he was talking about. You know, he wasn't aware that he saw anything or whatever, but he came out and made a statement. So Oblique was saying that after going home from the first round, he wanted to hold, he wanted to have Father Hype in his semi-final. And the host asked him why. Man said, I wanted to teach him something. And you can see that the confidence is still oozing with Oblique Seville. Oblique Seville is at a space right now where I'm ready for anybody, anyone I'm ready for. And I mean, Father, I pretty much escaped this one. And I mean, he did not escape in the final though, because he was thoroughly flogged by Oblique Seville. And you know, he mentioned something again about the relays, the men 4x1. He indicated that you know the 4x1 still needs some chemistry, because the team of old, they had a lot of chemistry. They were able to work together. So this team is young per se in terms of running together. So he's saying that the fans need to just give some more time and see how best it can move forward. Yeah. So big up to Oblique Seville for that. Also, people, let's talk about Kadijah Shaw. Kadijah Shaw has not been in the Reggae Girls team for a while. What is happening with Kadijah Shaw? It seems as if something is brewing. I don't know, but since we have the new coach, Kadijah Shaw has not been with this team. I mean, one time I believe it was injury that got her out. And then this time around, we don't know what is happening. She seemed to be snubbing the team. And I wish that, we could get something, to tell the fans out there of the Reggae Girls what is happening with Kadijah Shaw. Kadijah Shaw is missing again. What is happening, Kadijah Shaw? What is happening where the Reggae Girl is concerned? Is it that Kadijah finished with the Reggae Girls? What is happening? We need answers as the fans out there, and oftentimes the fans don't get the information that they need. But if you want, you can tell me. If you don't want to say it, I will come and tell the fans. You understand? But Kadijah Shaw, we still need you in this Reggae Girls team. I don't know if you're snubbing the coach. I don't know what is happening. um we heard that a particular coach possibly could return. I don't know what is happening, but let us see, because there's always space for Kadijah in this team. So let's jump into the main situation where this is concerned. Brianna Liston. Yes, we already know that Brianna Liston is in Florida. She is training at Pure Athletics with Coach Lance Brahman, and then you recently have Sabrina Dockery, she'll be there. You have others who are there. We understand that Naisha Burger is there. We understand that yeah, Noah Lyles is there. The other athlete who is fresh out of college, the guy that wanted that talk about kishing, need the muscles, has too much muscles, but you know what happened with him. But Brianna Liston, you know that she has been having some injury concerns throughout her career, her collegiate career, throughout her high school career as well. However, there was some recent injuries that would have caused her not to participate in the recently concluded collegiate system, and that is where the announcement was made that she actually left LSU, and she's seeking greener pastures in another capacity as a pro athlete. And we understand from our agent that she is ready fit, injury-free, and good to go. Yeah, and that is what we have been expecting from Brianna Liston. We hope that she stays injury-free because I believe that Brianna is one of the most talented athlete in the world. I know one particular person will come on this vlog and talk about their most talented athlete, but it is what it is. From my viewpoint, from my vantage point, I believe Brianna has a long range. She can do 400, she can do 200, she can do 100 meters. Yeah, so I do believe that she's very, very talented, and she has been running very fast from the days of Southborough Primary, CUT, representing Jamaica at the CUT games, and then she came over to St. Jago. She ran fast, she made the media headlines buzzing her first year in high school at St. Jago. Things never worked out. She got injured, and she moved over to Heidel. Still wasn't 100%. But she went to LSU, had some struggles as well, but no, she's pro, and I'm happy to report that she's injury free, and she is looking set to be one of the top athletes to perform next season. I mean, I do believe that Brianna is one that adapts very fast, very quickly, and I don't think that it will need a year or two to get Brianna acclimatized to the pro life. I do believe that she has the propensity to do great things, and I think the collegiate system would have been her prerequisite for the pro, and she is well on her way. You understand? So I'm looking forward to see Liston in 2026, and I think the hallmark or the objective would have been 2027. And I certainly believe that she has all that it takes to actually go the whole 9 yards. And, definitely I'm looking forward to that. Not certain what will happen um, for the Commonwealth Games, but the Olympics and 2027, I do believe the target is that. They did say, her agent did say in Dwight Thomas, that she's now mentally and physically ready. And he'll make sure she's fully supported. She trains at a great facility in Claremont, Florida, just 10 minutes from home. It's not a big city, the perfect environment for her preparation. So certainly, trouble, 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 trouble. Yeah. So we have to look out for Brianna Liston going forward. Naisha Burger is also at the camp, and definitely Naisha Burger is a very talented 200-meter athlete. So definitely we look forward. Incidentally, Naisha Burger is actually recovering from an Achilles tendon injury, and she's definitely looking to recover from that. It is what actually ended her season, and definitely we can't sleep on her because she's a very good 200 meters runner. She's fully recovered, and it is set for her to unleash, and the Jamaicans can't wait to see these two athletes. Definitely, we can't wait, because with how she did in her 200 meters on the collegiate circuit, we're looking for her to do even better as a pro. She recently turned pro last year, and so with that injury behind her, training with Brianna, training with Sabrina, I think Sabrina will have a lot to learn from these athletes, but it's gonna be epic, people. I can't wait to see it. But I want you to drop your thoughts in the comment section and tell me what you think. Until next time, people, stay safe. Peace out.